Alright, so let's say you want to upload a video to this website, Twitter here, and you're having a bunch of issues. And let's say you're using After Effects, Premiere Pro, basically any sort of video program that Adobe has, and you're rendering with Media Encoder. So, a couple things to note. First of all, your video has to be 2 minutes and 20 seconds long or shorter. It cannot be longer than 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So, I have a smash clip here. It's like 18 seconds. So I'm going to throw this into Media Encoder. And we'll see 1080p, 60 FPS. That's fine for Twitter. You can upload 60 FPS. So throw this into Media Encoder. Here we can do our output name, so we can output it wherever we want. We have our width and height, 1080p, again fine, 60 FPS, fine. A couple things you want to do, you want to check render at maximum depth, and also check use maximum render quality. This is just going to tell Media Encoder to take the extra time to make sure that everything is looking good. It doesn't actually increase the file size, and it does not change the bit rate, but it just tells Media Encoder we want this to be high quality, so take the extra time to do it. What's going to change the file size here, and this has to be 512 megabytes or lower, is changing the target bit rate. Now the target is what's going to go for it, and the maximum is the maximum that it can possibly be. I normally like to keep these the same, and if you have just like a short, like 18-second clip like I have, then you can go all out to 50, and it's only going to be 118 megabytes. Now obviously the longer the video is, the bigger the file size is going to be. So if you have a 2-minute video that you're uploading, then this is going to need to be a lot lower to compensate and make sure that it is 512 megabytes or lower. Now this is estimated, so I normally like to keep this under 500. Don't go and do like 510 because you're going to render the video out and then it's going to be like, oh shoot, it's a little bit bigger than 512, I have to render it out again. So once we have that all looking good, again, we can change our output to whatever we want. We can say desktop, and we can say, test, click OK, and I don't know why we have two of them, and click start. And this is going to render out our video, and after it is rendered, we can just drag and drop it from our desktop, or we can go looking for it. This is still rendering, but you drag and drop it in, it'll upload fine, and everybody will be happy.